graciously thank the owners.
Who is Frank O'Connor?
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Murata. Who is Frank O'Connor? Ding, 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 ding.
We need a story. What's the story?
We had a great time on a wedding reception. And upon leaving, I was right behind Tom. He goes up to the desk and says, in his very clear voice, "Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Murata. We had a great time." Pointer Sisters, a romantic story.
This is.
And he went to bed. Dawn went to bed.
Dawn went to bed. But this is just a story of how Dawn and Aileen met. We thought that you all should hear it. Don Funk went to London to schedule a vacation for all the farmers who won by selling the mills, corn. He got onto the plane and sat next to Aileen, who read her magazine, and tried to ignore him. He tried to break the ice by asking for advice. This rash doesn't look nice. Is this what AIDS starts out like? Aileen's response was nice. The conversation died. But Don's a man of pride. At dinner again, he tried. Aileen gave him a glance. He had on name brand pants. She gave a second chance. Just kindle their romance. And when the fight was done, he knew she was the one. He kissed her cheek for fun. Aileen was very stunned. The story ends happily. Aileen said, "Yes, I'll marry thee." They set a date finally. Welcome to our family.
That was my next card. His first words to his future wife were, "Excuse you, but do you think this rash is a sign? You don't think this rash is a sign of AIDS, do you?" And I was holding his hand at mass today. This is a nickname. This person earned the nickname Mother Burbs.
Ellen Fitz.
No,
No, Burbs, not Burbs.
Where is Mother Bird? Tell the story. Okay, when as a young child, she planned, we were buying a boat. Young kids, dad was buying a boat. And first, as a young child, she climbed onto the ladder of a boat at Burberry Marina, and what is that word? Flatulated. Into the face of the salesman, earning her the nickname Mother Burbs.
Is that it?
That's boy of mine propelled this young man to fame as a tenor. Boy of mine.
Oh.
Boy. Who's Uncle Frank?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Did I sing that well? Our next one. After Gene reads that, all right? Who are these people? Who's Mary? Another name for Mary Fisher. Boy, Mary Ellen knows this. Who is Mary Ellen O'Connor? Very good. Who is Kathy LeCaire? All right. The O'Connor Senior Citizens. There we go. come to the last year. Or should I, where's Peggy O'Connor?
Look that one down. Look that one down.
I'll make that very last after Bridget O'Connor. Nickname for 75. He's known as Super. For superintendent's management skills.
Hey! Who's Jack?
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, identify this. Oliphant at 41.
Oh, the phone number. Oh! That was the phone number at 218 Main Street.
That's right.
I used to love that voice. When I dialed for it.
Figure this one out. After only 1 hour of being introduced, we have a very attractive girl by the name of Cindy Leathers. Female friend of John Jr. One winter evening, the female friend asked if anyone had any chapstick. It just so happened that this individual had a fresh stick in his pocket, which he quickly produced. He applied a more than generous dose to his own lips, leaned over to the young lady, and her lips have never been the same. Determine. No, wait a minute. That's just the answer. That's the question. All right. The answer is horse manure in the boots trial. Horse manure in the boots trial.
What was it?
Good question part. Is it perfect?
That's what I think.
That's where
That's
you're
the
supposed to come up with questions.
Answer.
The answer is horse manure in the boots trial.
What was Jane McGurl? Austerley.
Yes, that's right. What was
Can
the
you
trial to
explain the
determine
question?
who put horse dung in Jane Horstman's boots? Did you do that?
Well, it had to do with, Jim, we're well knows,
Who did?
a group who we are here but we won't mention, put some manure in our cousin's boots. And a trial was held by our uncle to find out who among us was guilty. We didn't testify. Never found out, did he?
Who was it though? Really?
Collective effort.
Bridget O'Connor, can you tell us one more story and have one last story after Bridget. Bridget O.C.
Alright, this is called The Finn Who Would Not Take a Sauna. In northeast Minnesota, what they call the Iron Range, where it's a mountain range, where men are men and that is that and some things never change. Why winter stays 9 months a year, there is no spring or fall. It gets so cold the mercury cannot be seen at all. Where you and me, we comment both with shiver, shake, and chatter. Those Iron Rangers get dressed, if we had these outhouses, we'd throw an extra bladder. But even when it's coldest, when our feet would have no feeling, those Iron Rangers get dressed up and go out snowmobiling. Out on the frozen lakes. Of course, they make a couple stops at Rudy's Bar and Gino's Lounge for whiskey, beer, and schnapps. But then they go into a shack that's filled with boiling rocks. It's hot enough to sterilize even Tim O'Connor's socks. They sit there and they steam out every sin and every foible. Then they jump into a frozen lake and claim that it's enjoyable. But there was one, a shy young man, who, although he was Finnish, his love for such winter sports had long started to diminish. His friends would say, "Hey, Toivo, let's go down to Sunfish Lake." Why, a Finn who don't take saunas, there must be some mistake. But Toivo would say, "There's no mistake, for I know that I would freeze in water colder than myself, 98.6 degrees." And so he'd sit nearby the stove for 9 months of the year because he was so sensitive to change of temperature. One night he went to Evelyn to attend the miners' ball, to attend the firemen's ball. Why, if you straightway because he loved her so. He thought his heart would break. He jumped right up, ran out the door, and raced down to the lake. And although he did hesitate when he saw the lake was frozen and tried to guess just which snowbank his love was frozen, he thought of his true love up there and didn't have to think twice. He took his 2 frozen feet and raced across the ice. When he came upon the hole that they chopped out with an axe, putting common sense aside, ignoring all the facts, he leapt. Oh, what a leap. And he dove beneath the surface. It chilled him to his very bones, but it also made him nervous. It wasn't just the chill that he felt in every limb. But he thought, oh my God, I'm lost. I forgot I cannot swim. His love pulled him out, stood him up, and gave him an embrace that warmed him to his very toes and made blood rush to his face. My darling dear, I love you so. I love you with all my might. Then he drove her to Wabick and married her that night. So there they lived quite happily, although they sometimes quarrel. And there, I guess, the story ends, except for this moral. Marriage, friends, is not a picnic. Love is no free lunch. You cannot dabble around the edge, but each must like a punch. Marriage, like that frozen lake, may sometimes make you colder, but it has its joys, as you may learn someday.
Playing Final Jeopardy. The score is tied. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3.
Let's go, team 2. For the prize.
Chapstick with Gene. A car ride with Trish. And breakfast with Frank and Remy. 2 handsome young men are celebrating their birthdays this week. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. We have awards for the kids. Well, then you guys know how big you've been.
Jimmy?
I'm not gonna go into that. Sorry, Tommy. It's great stuff. I'm not gonna go into it. The adult award is for the top. We got some special categories here. For the Garrison Keeler Award, Bridget O'Connor. Only appropriate is always Minnesota price tag. The Fitz Band, the Lawrence Welk Lookout Award. The Tom O'Connor Kids, the short on stature, short on coordination, long on laughs award.
Oh, that's it. That's
Penny Devine. A special award for doing a super job. We couldn't think of a name for it. Pointy Sisters, the best award for singing to only half of the almost newlywed couple. The O'Connor Senior Citizens, the award for repeat performance. You did such a good time 3 years ago. We'll see you in 3 years. And finally, a very, very special honorable mention award. Key Grip, Gaffer, and Best Boy Award goes to Tim and Jack O'Connor for holding that sheet over. So, that's all, Mrs. Hunter. Thank you. Come down to close to the MCs.
Are there any announcements, anything that we don't know?
I think we should give John his little meeting after the
Disco.
Give John a hand.
Let's hear it for
Okay,
the
we had a
MC.
great time. We will all have breakfast here tomorrow, and then we have to leave sometime around noon or thereafter, but.
Yeah, we split up.
Be sure to leave
Clean
your
up.
room
Oh, yeah,
for
clean up rooms.
Clean up.
Yeah, everything has to be cleaned
Breakfast
up,
is
nice
at
and
noon.
tidy. And it's morning in the morning for anybody who wants to do that. And we look forward to seeing all of you 3 years from now. And please don't forget to check the chart here, make any changes so that we can update that, and then we'll all get an updated version mailed to you. What?
I'm sorry,
No,
no,
we're on.
Frank, sorry.
No.
Breakfast today.
Breakfast today.